Hey, are you concerned about protecting your family assets and securing their financial future? Well, with me on today's Top Dog Tips is financial family expert Tanya Miller, who shares tips on how to get your family on the path to financial security. Hello, and welcome to Top Dog Tips. Today, we're pleased to have a family financial planner, Tanya Miller, with us. So, Tanya, welcome to the show.
Hi there. Thank you for having me today. I appreciate the time.
So, Tanya, when it comes to family financial planning, this is a business-based show, but you know what? If you're not right in the mind, if you don't have things taken care of at home, it really distracts you. It takes away from what you can perform from a business perspective. So that's kind of why I think it's an important subject for us to talk about today. And so I guess the question I have to ask you is when it comes to financial planning for families, what are some of the common challenges that the families that come to you have?
Well, to be honest with you, Greg, one of the first things is that we always want to put it off. We don't want to deal with it. We think we're okay. Everybody thinks they're okay. I thought the same, but to be honest, we don't have the financial education. Most of us weren't taught that stuff in school, so we don't actually know what we're looking at, and we feel overwhelmed. So I think one of the biggest things is we need to talk to somebody and get that financial education, and that helps us calm down. The second thing is a lot of us, because we think we're okay, we go to the store and we buy whatever we want and we're going to be okay. But we don't actually sit down and go through a budgeting sheet, and we don't lay it out and see what we have actually got coming in and going out. And then all of a sudden we look and there's more debt than what we thought, or there's more money than we thought.
So you mean instant gratification isn't a good plan?
No, no, apparently not. The better you feel sometimes is not the best choice. Go figure.
Okay. So, Tanya, when it comes to family financial planning, then, if you want to start a new plan or revisit what you've got, what words of advice do you have? What should the families start doing right away?
I think the first thing, Greg, is you want to be able to sit down with somebody that you know, you like, and trust. So that might take some time. Go out there and actually interview different financial advisors and find out which
Mhm.
one actually aligns with your goals and will get you to where you want to go. And the second thing is you want to make sure that they financially educate you. Has anybody out there ever signed something in the financial world and you're like, I don't know what I have? Because I have.
A
And we don't,
gazillion pages of small print, you mean?
you're like, and then you sign.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to get away from, is you want somebody that will sit down with you, explain it, and then you know what you have in place and you feel good about it at the end of the day. And the last thing is you want that person and yourself to be able to go ahead and put that plan in place for you so that you can at least get things started and have your family looked after and your business.
Yeah, fantastic. That's so critical. It's the one thing to have the knowledge, the other is the applied knowledge. Get it
Absolutely.
done, take some action. Excellent. So, do you have a story or something that illustrates somebody that's gone through that process?
Yeah, it's funny that you asked that, Greg. Of course, you know what? That's actually why I'm in the business. So I had two financial advisors with me and my husband. He had one, I had one, and they were great. There was nothing wrong with them. We signed a bunch of papers. We didn't know what we had. All I knew, Greg, was that I had an RSP. Okay. I was never financially educated at all. My dad told me when I was 19 years old, go get a go get an RSP and go to my guy. And that's exactly what I did.
Mhm.
I continued to contribute for 21 years. I met another lady who did a second review. So just so you guys know, getting a second review isn't always a bad thing. It's actually recommended, because I
Hmm.
ended up getting a second review and I thought things were good. And I remember her asking me, so you have an RSP? And I said, yes. And I puffed out my chest and I was like, yes, I have an RSP.
Mhm.
But she asked me how it was performing. And not only did she ask me how it was performing, but what is it in, and how do you like, how are you liking it so far? And I said, I have an RSP, because quite honestly, I didn't know anything other than I had an RSP and my dad
Yeah.
told me to do it. So what I ended up doing was getting educated in the financial industry. And to be honest, what ended up happening is my RSP was sitting in a high interest account making 2% for 21 years. Now, I want to remind you, Greg, over that 21 years, 13% was a low return at that time.
Wow.
So
Wow.
my goal right now is to make sure that people are getting those second reviews, getting those plans in place, and meeting someone that aligns with it. So at least at the end of the day, you have that financial education so that doesn't happen to your family like it happened to mine.
Wow. I was trying to do some quick calculations in my head about what that delta would be, and I don't even want to go there. I'm sure you have, and it's kept you up and got nightmares. So
Yes.
let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. That's not a good space to be in.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, Tanya, tell us a little bit about your company and what services you perform.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do all of the we take a holistic approach, which is what I like the most. We provide that financial education, but we also take a look at things, not just your insurance and your investments and things, but we also make sure that we give that financial education, and we look at the other things as well. What's in your checking account and how can we help you? We take you down the budgeting road, you name it. It's a full holistic approach. And the reason why that is, Greg, is I love that because I used to be a paramedic, an advanced care paramedic here in Alberta for 13 years. And to be honest, I got into that to help people. And
Mhm.
helping people in a significant way is what gets me out of bed in the morning, if you will. Okay. And I never thought I would ever fill that void after leaving the medicine. But I found a proactive way, which is kind of cool. If I go into the financial industry, what I found is I can help people alleviate their stress by giving them the financial education. That's it, right? And then maybe one day they won't end up with some symptoms from stress and end up in an ambulance. And my friends can actually put their feet up and relax a little bit as well.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That the comfort that comes with financial security is amazing. So that's very cool. So hey, Tanya, thanks. That's all the time we have for today. But before we go, can you all of your contact information is going to be in our banner attached to this video. But maybe just if people, our viewers, want to connect with you, what's a great way to connect with you quickly?
Actually, to be honest, the phone. Pick up the phone and just give me a call. I'm willing to chat with anybody. And yeah, just phone my phone number. That'll be on the banner. And I'm looking forward to talking to anybody that wants just a little more education.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, excellent. Again, thanks for your time today, Tanya. That's the all we have time for today with Top Dog Tips, expert business advice. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Subscribe to our channel. Tell all your friends, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Top Dog Tips. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.